Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishments. Coming at ya. No, I'm sorry. That was weird. Anyway, so here's another idea for book pages, and I have my trusty old book over here. I saw a couple of videos. One was the Paper Outpost, and she was talking about making buttons with book pages. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's kind of cool. You can make buttons with book pages. And you've seen, if you haven't seen how I make buttons with cardstock and different things, then I will link that below. The other thing was Nina Ribena, I hope I'm spelling that right, and she was talking about making buttons out of a Masterboard. And I was like, boom, I had a moment. Why not make buttons out of a book page Masterboard? All right, but I didn't want to do it. Of course, me, I don't always do things the easy way. So what I figured that I would do is take little pieces of book page like this and my ink. I would ink around the book pages, and then take the glue stick and glue them down randomly like this. And that's pretty much what I did. I did this whole thing. I'm going to make this. It's probably going to be a quick video, very short video, very, very short. And what I did was I just painstakingly did this all over a piece of cardstock. Okay, all over a piece of cardstock. And I'm weird because I like all of my type to go the same way. Okay, so I used dictionary pages. I also used pages out of this very old book, so they were yellow. It's upside down, but it doesn't really matter. So I did the same thing, and like I said, I used papers out of the dictionary book and that I had gotten at a thrift shop. I used some book pages out of this old book, which is very old, and then I used just regular. So what I ended up with was something like this. Okay, so I thought this was super cool. It kind of looks like a map. So I thought you can do a whole lot with it. But after all this work, I was like, that's a lot of work. I mean, I spent like, a couple hours sitting there doing this in my downtime at work. So what I thought I would do instead of, and I may cut this up, I might. So what I decided to do was scan it. And when I scanned it, it came out kind of different. I see that it came out almost looking blue, but it is still a really cool thing, I think. So what I have decided to do is make buttons out of this. Right? Right. So to make buttons, you're going to need a piece of heavy, this is just packaging. You can also use several pieces of cardstock if you want to glue them together. And you're going to need a hole punch. Now me, personally, let's see. I have several ones. I mean, I have a few hole punches, but I really like this size for my buttons. And I kind of, I like the round ones, but hey. So basically all you do is you want to cut out a couple of these. That's some hard cardstock right there, buddy. I like to do, let's do 4, because 4 goes really cool, good on a button card. I like button making, or 6, whatever. All right, that's not gonna work. Let's cut that off. I have my murder scissors right here. One of my kids call these my I bought these scissors. As I was like, okay, I need a pair of big scissors. And I bought these scissors, and when I got them home, I was like, when they came in the mail, I was like, holy cow, that's a big pair of scissors. Okay, this is pretty hefty cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and make 6. And, okay, I'll go ahead and make 6 just cause. Just cause. Because I want to. Just cause. So I'm going to cut the edges off of this. I'm using the, like I said, the scanned copy that I printed out on my computer. So you just kind of look around for some interesting ones. It's kind of interesting, right? Look, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool, actually. And then, let me see. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Have I got 6? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think these are kind of cool, actually, very cool. I think that maybe these aren't thick enough. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna glue, because I like them to be pretty thick. So maybe I'll only make 2, because I've only actually done enough for 2. Let me go ahead and, because I like my buttons to be like super, super hefty. I'm just using some art glitter glue. It's my favorite. You can also use cardstock on the, cardstock. Glue stick on these. I really like that. I think that's a very cool button. Okay. And put that on there. This. I love it. I do. I love it. And I have, what I keep in my stash is a button. I have a button that's about the same size as that. So what I do with that, sorry for that, is I use it to make marks, because I want my buttons, and I'll just take a pen. If this works, I don't know if it'll work or not. I can kind of see that, kind of. And then I have this lovely punch, and I will line that up. I can't see that. Can you see that? I think this, yeah, I think that's one, and that's one. So I'm gonna go ahead and line this punch. I don't know if you can see that with that hole. Yeah, buddy. And then this one. And it gets stuck. And now you have holes. And then you can take this and you can ink around the edges. Another thing I like to do is take some watercolor or some kind of and put gold around the edges. But anyway, that is a very cool little button. Okay, I'm gonna make one more. I like these book page buttons. Y'all. Okay, let's see if I can find one that I really like again. Okay, I like this one. That's cool. You can, not only can you use these for buttons, but you can also use them for like shabby hearts, collage fodder, any kind of thing like that, because it's now did I yeah, no, I stuck that down there, y'all. All right, maybe I need a different kind of, let's try a magic felt tip. Ah, much better. And you can eyeball this, but of course, you know, as you know, I like to make things harder than they are. Just because. Just because. Okay, that's another little button right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink around that one too. Okay, so there. Isn't that cute? I think they're really cool. I like them a lot. You can put them on button cards. You can use them in your journals, whatever. And because I know that there are a lot of people out there who do not have the time or the wherewithal or even have the, I don't know, the desire to make one of these, I am going to place this as a freebie in my, for you. And where I'm going to put it is, if you go to the Give Me a Coffee site, it'll be there, but you don't have to give me a coffee. It'll be free. It's just, that's the only place I know where I can put it. So anyway, hopefully you'll like this. Let me know. We're going to keep trying to find out ways to use these book pages. Yes. And I really appreciate you guys just subscribing, my new subscribers, and I really appreciate everybody stopping by and watching the video. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you later. Bye.